Good morning. Guess who's actually early today? Me. Okay. All right. So let's just get right into it. Okay. This is the plan for yesterday. All right. Yesterday I worked, so that's done. I did my live planning. We had our family meeting, and I did not get my arm workout video in, but that's okay. I will move it to today. So those were my main tasks. Otherwise, as you can see, I have a bunch of smaller tasks. I didn't get my arm video in, but I did get a lot of walking done on the treadmill, so I count that as a win. I didn't get to the vision board, but I didn't think that I would with a full work day, or to the thumbnail editing, as you can see, because I still have the same thumbnail. But and I did not get journaling done, which I am gonna try to do in the new year. And you know what? I'm gonna try to do it today too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer any of the things that I did not get done for today or yesterday onto today. All right, so I'm gonna put the arm workout video in my top priorities. 10-minute arm video. Okay, because I'm trying to do a little bit of strength training. Let me go ahead before I fix my top priorities. I want to check out my rough guide for what I want to do during break, because I am back on break now. Okay, so I wanted to have, it looks like my schedule for myself for the day was to have a vision board morning to do this plan with me, so that's good. Finish my New Year's planning. I want to set some goals and resolutions and things, and I have that mostly done, but I think I'll give it a little more thought, and doing the vision board process will help me finalize that too. So that's going to be my morning, and then in the afternoon, my husband and I are going to plan our honeymoon. So that's exciting. We have we're planning to go to Greece, but we just don't have any further details. We don't know which islands, no hotels are booked. So we're going to work on that. So it should be just a fun day of planning things to happen, hopefully, in 2026. So, all right. So it looks like for my top priorities of the day, then that needs to be honeymoon planning. And then the vision board. And also I'll add New Year's planning too, even though they're kind of the same at this point. All right, now we'll move over our tasks. So I did the treadmill, vision board I have moved over, thumbnail video. Let me go ahead and put that on my list. As a smaller task, because it seems to be working all right, just using the same thumbnail. I have a feeling it's not going to matter for a long time anyway. So move it over, lower priority, but I would still like to get it done. Journaling. I don't think I want to add that as a top priority yet. I really would like to find a good way to make journaling a habit that just gets done. I still don't know on that. But anyway, I'll move that over. And we'll cross it off yesterday because, I also, one other thing about my little annotations here. So I use the check mark whenever I complete something. I use the arrow whenever it's a task that I'm moving to the next day or to a later time in the planner, just so I know it's like, still getting recorded. And then I'll use an X when it's something that I've either decided I'm not going to do, or if it's something like journaling where, I missed yesterday's opportunity to journal. Like that was a habit that I wanted to get done on that day. And I didn't. So like if I hadn't accomplished like the treadmill, that would have also been an X too. So that's kind of like my system there. Okay. I still want to finish putting away Christmas things. So I'm going to write that. Okay, so we'll move that to the next day. Then I have some like routine tasks that I always try to get done. So loading and unloading the dishwasher, doing my makeup, and I've done makeup for the day. So I get one win already. Well, I get two because actually I need to put this Playing With Me video in the top priorities. Okay, that's what we're working on now. Let's see, and then I'll go ahead and add today's date. So Tuesday, December 30th. And then let me just double check that I got all of my main goals. All right. There we go. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, because we went over yesterday's to-do list here, and I mentioned that I'll add tasks as the day goes on. Actually, I might have mentioned that 2 days ago, now that I think about it, because Friday is a good example of that, where I think that the things that we talked about on here, like things I set out to do at the start of the day, is the black text, and then things that I added as the day went on are in pink here. So it's just like an example of how the list just kind of, like, as I'm doing things, I'll think of other things that I need to do, and then just keeps exploding from there. Yeah, so I'm sure this list will grow as the day goes on, and I will check in with you tomorrow. And if you ever end up stumbling in on these videos, feel free to leave me your to-do list too, and we can hold each other accountable. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.